Morning.
Hello.
My name's Dave.
I'm Michelle.
And welcome back to our channel. So, if you've seen the last couple of videos, we're still clearing. We're going to be clearing for a long time. There's no getting away from it. But this is what we did yesterday. There's our little path. All dried off now, looking like a path. But as you can see, and there's the little bit down the side of the garage. We just cleared it away. But huge pile of bracken.
It's coming.
Huge pile of rubbish. Vine and thing. Apple tree. It's just a mess. So anyway, let's have a look at today's job. So today's job, well actually, because this was a nursery, there's pots, just plant pots, trays, all sorts of things that we've been putting at the front for people to pick up free if they want them. And a lady called in last week and took a load, and she'd known this place when it was a little bit of a nursery. And anyway, we got talking to her, and she's part of a little group of people that, what they do? They run like a
charity.
Like a charity, like an allotment, gardening type thing. So we offered them the polytunnel frame. So they want the polytunnel frame. So that's great from our point of view, because it's just, I know you can't see it very good now because the plastic's all gone. But that's our little job today. We're going to just get the polytunnel frame down so the lady can come back and collect it. And as I'm doing all the metal work,
I'll collect all the old pots.
Yeah, Michelle's going to collect all the old pots. But if I show you, the polytunnel is sort of anchored into the ground. And then if you give it a tug here, these come up and down. So obviously we want to pull it out with the anchors intact, because they don't need poles left in the ground. And then when all the top bit's gone, we don't know what's left there. You don't need to be mowing over the top of poles still stuck in the ground. So yeah, that's today's job. So we'll get on with it. Right, so off we go. I'm going to try and cut the top centre bar off first, and then hopefully I'll only be left with the arches to deal with, and hopefully they'll come out with the tap of a hammer.
You hope.
Fingers. You hope. Right. It's just all held on with tape. So, oh, these are bigger than you think when you pull them down, look. Right, let's just put that there. Yeah, we're already hitting the snag. It's never as easy as you think. These are meant to just pull apart. Put my knife down.
They're not, are they?
And oh, there you are. Oh, there's one bit apart. Hooray! There's one bit down. Right, let's just put that there a sec. And as usual, as with all the jobs on this property so far, everything's difficult, everything takes longer than you think, and everything's worse than you think. There you are. We'll get there in the end. Oh, look at the length of them, look.
Oh, yeah.
That's how long the anchors are in one of these. So I'm just trying to get these apart a minute because this one here is seized nice and tight. So I'm just wondering if I can get the angles out.
Pots through the front.
No, that's not happy. Not happy at all. So, no, that's not happy. That's going to go back in a minute. Well, this isn't the plan, sticking them back in the ground. Right. Something's not right.
Heavy, that one.
Oh, can you pull that out of there for me? It'll go on. It's not that hard. Okay?
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
So just pull it to you a minute. See if that'll twist.
What do you mean twist?
Well, pick it up and twist it round.
Oh,
Go on, twist it. Right. And you can't pull it.
I haven't tried pulling it.
Try pulling it a bit. Just wriggle it back and forth and see if it'll... There you are. Oh, there you go. You are. Put that down the bottom down there, look. Right. Well, that's that one. They seized in. And then this is the one that's got the tree stump in. That's not going. That's why I wanted to get these out, so I'd only be fighting that.
Oh.
Not good. Not
Is that
good.
one more twisting?
You are.
Can you twist it round?
There you go.
Look here,
Right.
move, won't it?
That'll have to stay seized a minute
Oh, hot
till
now.
we can sort something out. Hooray! That was a difficult bit. Right, let's put this down there. We'll worry about getting the other bit out after. Oh, it's a bramble jungle by here.
That's
Oh.
what it is.
There's about 5 or 6 shoots coming out of the ground by there. Watch that. Hey. Right.
Watch up!
Well, that one snapped, look. The anchor has snapped. Oh. Well, actually. Yeah, let's try and get it out while it's still attached to itself somehow. At least then they can see it's broke.
Jesus, look at the plants in there.
Right, well that's another piece down. No, there's another piece of seized. Right, let's get this over here out the way a minute. Right. Well, we're getting there slowly. There's a couple of stubborn bits and a couple of bits that are rusted together. But Michelle's emptying all these pots out so all the soil can go in a bag. That can go to the tip or recycling or a compost heap or whatever we're going to do with it.
And somebody else can use all these pots.
Yeah, well the pots can be
They
saved.
can go out the front.
So
Less for us to take to the tip, innit?
yeah. Right, so there's a hawthorn bush down by there. That's got to be nipped down before we go any further. That's right in my way. That's 4 strands of hawthorn, all glued to each other and wrapped around.
Bloody hideous stuff that is.
Wrapped around the
Catch yourself on that.
polytunnel and the bramble. Right. These things are like bloody tentacles sticking out.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you want the clippers? I need to be getting tangled up in that.
Move it out of the way a second. It's just in my way a sec. Well, I can hopefully get this corner pole out now. Fingers crossed. Without snapping it. Oh, there you go. Right. Funny how some are coming out fairly easy and some are extremely difficult.
Good if they all come out easy, wouldn't it?
And believe it or not, obviously you can't see this on film a minute. There's actually a path running up this polytunnel. Yeah. I'm stood on concrete or slabs or something. Oh, yeah, slabs. Oh.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's some sort of aviary. And then
I clip it
again,
it's all,
look at all this bramble.
a minute,
Ow.
I'll get the clippers.
Right. I don't think this one's coming out while this tree is in place. Not at all. I'm not sure. Oh, hello. Lost
Hello,
my
what?
microphone. Lost my microphone. It wanted to magnetise itself to the pole. Well, unfortunately, pole, you're not having it. Right. I think that's a chainsaw job for there with that piece. So let's try and get this one out. And at least then it'll feel like we're getting somewhere, because this will open up a whole space.
twist
Hey,
it.
there we go. Right. That's them bits apart. This is an obscene amount of bramble.
You know, a lot of them are coming out of these pots.
I know.
They've been growing in the pot.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, that's another pole stuck in the ground. I don't know how we're going to get them out. That's two stuck in the ground. No. Right. So I got one bit here now. The end piece to do. That's seized. So we're going to try and get this out. And then I got this one behind me. And if you remember in one of our last videos when we took the plastic off, there was a tree here with about 20 or 30 shoots sticking out the top. And the only thing I can probably do is try and find the bottom there, chainsaw it a little bit. Otherwise, again, I'm going to have a pole in the garden. So, and we don't want that. I'm going to try and get this corner piece out. Watch. Go on. Just gentle. Just take the strain. It's going to come now. There you are. Okay. Right. Well, they are the last but two pieces. One more to go. Gonna have to have a little look for 5 minutes. See what I'm going to do with this last pole. So to get this last pole out, oops, sorry, I'm going to have to try and dismantle this tree stump a little bit here without damaging the pole. It looks like I can get through there. So, to get the one piece off anyway. Oh, here we go. Right. Fingers crossed. Let's see if that'll come out of there. Put this over here in a sec. Oh, there you are. Just. Just. There you go. Right. So that's the last. So we have to remember there's two poles in the ground.
Right.
I don't know how we're going to get them out on their own. But hey, that's the last of the polytunnel. So,
It's just a space now, isn't it?
well, you can start seeing the space, can't you? It'll be lovely when this greenhouse is gone as well. Anyway, so that's the polytunnel frame down. So we're going to just plod on for a little bit longer, try and clear some of this bramble out, and we've got piles everywhere at the minute, so we're going to have a little bonfire at some point. So
big bonfire.
A little bonfire, and yeah, carry on. Right, I'll go over here and make a space. Right, that'll do for today. Well, for this video, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on because we do need to have a little.
Digging out.
Yeah, there's pots everywhere. I do need to create a little space. We need to have a little bonfire going. The wind is blowing the right direction, so the smoke goes over the field. So we're not going to bother anyone. So anyway, so this is what we've done today. Hopefully you can see, because there wasn't much to see anyway, really. Because the polytunnel frame was there. So if I come around, greenhouse that's going, that'll be great once that's gone. So, well, there's the polytunnel on the floor. So if you just look this way then, no polytunnel frame. So, you know, it's all good. So, but there's a lot of clearing in here. And again, I'll take you in and show you that even on the floor here, there's a path, there's concrete slabs, so they've all got to come up at some point. So, oh, hang on, Michelle's wrestling a fence. Oh yeah, just chuck that there, that'll be good to start the fire with. So there you are, that's where we're at a minute. So we're just gonna
look at that mess.
Oh, you want to look at that mess? This is Michelle's little mess that she's going to be having a go at.
Salvage all the pots and sort the rubbish, and should be clear then.
Oh, fingers
Drag all the
crossed.
brambles off, have a big burn up, Dave.
We're not having a big burn up, we're having a little burn up. Little burn up. Anyway, right, so as usual, if you have made it this far, thank you very much, and thanks again to our new subscribers. Our account is going up slowly, but surely it is plodding along. So that's wonderful. So we're going to leave it there for this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.